I'm back. Sorry, it took a while. But I'm back. I was on, Ashley. There's like this little tiny piece of glitter in my hair. What is it doing? Like, what are you doing? And now it disappears. Anyway. Let's see. I want to see if I can get this back up here. Oh! The internet has like completely. Hey, Ashley. Hey, I am gonna pick up where we left off, right? God, gotta love technology, man. Whew! And I am like, okay. I should probably put a different vibration on it. I'm so excited about Mercury retrograde. I'm so excited about Mercury retrograde because everything's gonna be great. We're all gonna learn stuff and okay, good stuff. I gotta try. So you're kind of cold, and just hang on, y'all. I want to get the chat up on here. Okay, I can't. Sorry, let me be too loud. I'm glad you're having fun and everything, but it's too loud. It's the only way that I can like block out the noise. Okay. Hey Tiffany. Hey. Yes. We don't lose. We either win or learn. Exactly. Now, let me know if this is still buffering. Because I don't know what to do about it. Last night I said there were squirrels having sex on my internet line. All right. Just get silly. Okay. Now, this is the button I want to push. And also, let's push this button. And I want to Alright, we're back. Pop out the chat. Pop out. And this is happening, y'all. It's happening. Alright, but Ashley, I'm gonna need you to put your questions in again. I mean, everybody's gonna have to put their questions in again. I did kind of read through the last chat, so I have an idea of what everybody's asking. But I will need y'all to put your questions in because it doesn't automatically show up here. The old stream doesn't show up for some reason. Anyway. Now, we were talking about, I was just doing your reading too. I really wish I would remember. But we were talking about, you said, is there anything that Spirit needs you to know what do you need to do? You asked about your friend, right? You asked about homegirl, Esther, and you were asking what can you do to move forward, right? Okay. Now, here I got this up here, so I can see if it's buffering. It's not. What can I do to move forward? Okay. 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 Good. So we're still here with this energy. Let me just take a moment to just clear my energy here. Okay. Get the energy back to where it needs to be. Okay. Okay. So with the Queen of Swords, all right. I'm hearing strong and resolute, and then I was also hearing being strict with yourself. I remember, yeah, you gotta be. I was saying you gotta be strict with yourself. And then that song came up. I don't know if you know that old song from the 90s. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, and yeah. So that song was being referenced here. In order to move forward, it's looking like there's some disciplinary action that needs to be taken. Okay, I'm seeing very disciplined changes that need to happen in your mind. That need to happen in your life, but they start in your mind. Hence the Queen of Swords coming out, right? So I'm seeing be harder with yourself. Be tougher with yourself. Okay. I'm also seeing disciplinary changes within the body and like within how you take care of yourself. Whether it's more exercise or less exercise, because that's a real thing when you need to like stop exercising so much. But or changing your eating habits. But there are some things that need to be cut off. I'm seeing that there may be certain people that need to be cut off. I know we just talked about your friend, and maybe if there can be a compromise there, cut her off. But like this may be other people as well, because I'm seeing other energies. I'm specifically seeing some kind of masculine energy or something like that, or maybe even family members. But it's looking like there are things that you're doing in your life that you need to cut off, or that you need to like cut yourself away from, because they're just not serving you anymore, because your vibration has risen so high. And in order to move forward, you want to raise your vibration, and you want to keep your vibration high, because if you don't, that's backpedaling. That's almost like intentional backpedaling, right? Thank you, Spirit. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Outsider, and that's like I'm seeing hidden from the world. Like I feel like I can't do this on my own. You don't have to do it on your own, not necessarily. Just because you're being strict with yourself doesn't mean that you have to do this stuff and take these disciplinary actions on your own. Okay, if you have a friend or a family member who wants to go and work out with you every day, or wants to blog your your eating journey or something like that, okay, but in order to move forward from whatever it is that you want to leave behind, you gotta be strict with yourself. Okay, let me know how it feels. I think they're cute. Spirit, what will you have Ashley know? What does Ashley need to know, Spirit? Trust the universe, trust yourself, trust your environment is what I heard right off the bat. All three of those in succession. Okay. This is what they want you to know. There's not very much with it. I'm seeing like the energy of pleading and begging with you to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. That's the work that you do. So you have to trust your intuition. I know it's kind of hard to sometimes, but you have to trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust that you know where you're going, and you know where you're taking your life, and trust that you know how you're building your life, and you're okay with how you're building your life. Trust yourself, really. I'm seeing trust your own heart. I'm hearing trust your soul. I'm hearing higher self. And I'm hearing connect to me. Okay? It looks like there are many times that she speaks through you, and not just in your readings, or she speaks to you. Okay? But trust that. Trust that voice. And I'm seeing connect to me. So she wants you to connect with her. Okay? There's so many different ways to connect with your higher self. And like low key, it's a matter of how you do it. You know how I always say only you know who your twin flame is? It's kind of the same way with higher self. Only you know how to connect with your higher self. Like, and we may do it similarly, but you will have your own way, Let me know how it feels. With the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay? Let me know. I'm doing like this little old lady twerk. Oh my goodness, wait. There is like glitter. I swear I haven't thrown any glitter around here recently. You're welcome, Ashley. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Hey, Bethany. Let's see, hey. Let's see, and who else? Hold on, I just want to check. Is it Ashley? This is Jim. Anna needs to come back. I'm sure she's like working out. I think she like works out around this time or something like that. Okay. Hi. We're gonna learn. Okay. We're gonna move forward. Okay. And then the PayPal. Okay. You were dead on with me having a reason for wanting to move my crystals. It's Rhonda's wife. Okay. Oh my gosh. So it was just like, oh my god, why are you starting my stuff? Okay. I'm sorry, just like, man. R and her wife visit once or twice a month. And his wife loves crystals, and she always touched mine when she comes over. Not really clear on her intentions, and I don't know if she's negatively impacting my baby. Is she okay, Spirit? What will you? Okay, Anna's back. Hey, Anna, what will you have? Jim, no, Spirit, we have her now. Oh, we have Jim. One more. Negatively impacting crystal babies for Jim, Spirit. Is Rhonda's wife negatively impacting? Is Rhonda's wife negatively impacting crystals? Oh, what will we have, Jim? Negatively impacting. Get clear on her intentions, Spirit. This one is like negatively impacting the crystals or gem. Oh man. I'm gonna get this third card out. There we go. Alright, good. Alright. So, past. Alright. So, like, okay. Clearly. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like kind of looking at how all three of these cards come together. All right, so with the fighting card, we got the fighting card, rebirth, and also the flowering card. Okay, so we're doing past, present, future once again. Okay, clearly you haven't said anything, right? And ooh, and you know, and the energy's already there, but I'm seeing it needs to be clear. Oh, she'll get it. There's this doesn't look like this doesn't look like she's negatively impacting it. It doesn't look like she's like intentionally, you know, there are some crystals, you know, that there's some crystals that don't need to be cleaned, and then there's the majority of them do need to be cleaned. Okay, so she may be leaving some of her energy on there, but not like I'm gonna do this on purpose, like, but yeah, it's not intentional. She doesn't really mean any harm, you know. If anything, it's like her just kind of being annoying, and she just like oh, like, you know, these crystals are here, so I'm gonna touch them, like, but it's not like ill will, like her putting any bad energy on it. But she clearly likes them, and you like yeah, she clearly likes them. But with the rebirth card here, it's looking like if you do say something to her, or if you do move them, there if you move the crystals, there will be a conversation. You know, there will be a question, like, hey, where did the so and so go? Like, I thought you had I love that one so much. Oh yeah, I moved it. I don't like having it in the central area. I don't like people touching it, you know, but I left these out because, you know, whatever. But it's looking like there will be a conversation. She'll understand that, like, especially like if she knows, like, since she knows about crystals, right? Okay. But with the flowering card in the future position, and I'm also seeing there's an understanding there, like there will be an understanding there, as far as like how you react, and like I'm seeing like how you interact, and how you interact with your crystals in your space, and how people interact with crystals in their space. Like she'll understand that. It's looking like she'll come to that understanding. Okay. And there may even be like there's a lot of conversation that's happening here, and this is the physical realm, but like it's looking like there may be like some conversation about the actual crystals, like, oh yeah, well I have one of these and this is what I do, and I make grids. Do you make grids? I don't know if you do grids, but there's this possibility that she might be interested in having that kind of conversation. And I'm seeing bringing in interesting. I'm seeing bringing in crystals. So there, I mean, if you two do have this conversation, there's just this possibility that she might bring you one. Okay, with the flowering card in the future position. Okay, like to nurture the environment, and it's looking like she once again will respect it. Like I'm seeing like, oh, like, I know what you mean. Like I don't usually let people, you know, or oh, I've heard about that. You know, there will be some sense of understanding there. Okay, let me know how that feels. Okay, in comparison on the bottom of the deck, good. And so the two of you being different people will end up on the same page. I like how that came out, how that symbol came out. Okay, let me know how it feels. Let's see. Okay. And yes, okay, yes, and I did actually, what's going on with my lawsuit? What can I do to not seem so staying office towards my enemies, my past? What's my divine purpose in life? Okay, so Tiffany, here I do need to take a bit of water. cool. Anyway, okay. I was up here because I wanted to do this. Okay, Tiffany, what is going on with her lawsuit? I am not a lawyer, okay? And I just, I have to do that little disclaimer. Excuse me, this is not any legal advice. This is not professional legal advice, but I am gonna tell you what I see from spirit, right? Tiffany Apple, what's going on with her lawsuit? What is going on with her lawsuit? What's going on with Tiffany's lawsuit? Okay. Let's get a clear, concise answer, spirit. I'm seeing too much to handle, and I'm seeing a lawyer. I'm seeing my lawyer. This is too much to handle for him. Is your lawyer a male or female? It really doesn't matter. But like I'm seeing a male. Okay, but it's looking like I keep seeing like somebody like kind of shaking their head and kind of scratching their head. Like this is too much for me. This is too much going on. Not like they can't handle it, because they can. This is their work. But like this is far too much, man. Like this is far too much to even put into perspective. Is what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness. Drive us, but have a great night. You rock. Thank you, Jim. You have a good night too. Okay, but yeah, it's looking like whatever the lawsuit is about. Like I'm seeing juggling, and I'm also seeing like which one. I'm seeing which direction do we go? Like which direction is the right direction to go? Okay, let me know how that feels. Good, very good. Okay, this is what I was concerned about. Okay, this is the Innocence card. That's the sun on the bottom of the deck. This is what is trying to come to the forefront. Okay, I don't want to get your hopes up, but whoever this is, they're working really hard to make the outcome like this, to make the outcome a happy one or a positive one. Okay, but it just seems like it's a difficult situation. Does this have to do with like a car or something? Like maybe a car accident or car insurance or something like that? It's looking like there's discrepancies, and it's just like it's very frustrating for the legal teams. And I'm also seeing it's frustrating for us to come to a consensus. It's frustrating for us to come to a settlement, or even an idea of a settlement. Okay, I'm seeing not budging. Like somebody one side is not budging or something like that. Okay, but let me know how it feels. It's looking like it's a challenge, because it's like, and you see the eye roll, like it's not enough evidence, or like how can we prove, or like we need this specific document so that we actually know, like, and you feel the intensity behind it, right? But whoever it is, your lawyer, the other's lawyer, this feels like it's your lawyer or whoever is representing you, or representing you in the lawsuit. They're trying like really hard to get something for you, because it looks like, man, it looks like for the most part you were right. Like it looks like for the most part, but then it's like, but how do we prove that she was right? Like how do we prove that the other person was in the wrong? And that's looking like the head scratcher. Okay, let me know how it feels. What can I do to not see so much towards men? For Tiffany, what can Tiffany do to not see? What can Tiffany do to not seem so standoffish towards men? Spirit, what do we have her know? Whoa. Okay. Let's take your time with it. Okay. I'm also hearing, because loyalty is one of the big symbols of the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Stay loyal to yourself. I'm saying be true to yourself. Okay. If you're just naturally shy around men, okay, but you did say because of your past, right? But if you've developed some kind of shyness, or if you, I'm hearing, be right where you are. Oh my goodness. And I know it's like, oh, but I want to do more. Like I'm saying, don't step too far out of your comfort zone, not yet. Okay? Because but I'm seeing like the fragility. You know, there's still fragility there, and that's okay, because you do need time to heal. You know, especially from okay. I'm not even gonna get into that. Nope, gonna clear that energy. Yeah. Okay. Because that's the past. All right. So I'm not even gonna talk about that. All right. But it's clearly very heavy. You know, like it's clearly heavy. All right. But take your time with it. And I'm seeing to scope things out and seek out those who will allow you to take your time. Seek out those who are taking their time as well. And like if, I don't know why I just saw that. All right, if this is somebody that you know that you can talk to, like I don't know, like a coworker or something like that. Like I'm seeing like being playful, like a playful nudge, or like I don't know why I'm seeing you in particular, like, you know, whether you drive or not, but this may just be a symbol, but like I'm seeing you like on a subway, standing next to somebody, and you kind of look up at them. That's why I looked up like that earlier. I saw this symbol, like looking up at them, hi, and just randomly, and then cross your fingers, you know. But don't pressure yourself, please. Don't pressure yourself. Okay, let that beam of light inside of you shine. And if you need to take some time to find it, that's okay. Remember how you used to be when you were 17 and flirty. You know, unless you are 17, then you're still flirty. I don't know how old you are. That doesn't matter. But remember when it felt good to flirt, and go back to that, and go back to being that cutesy girl, you know, and go back to being that flirty girl, you know. But now you're evolved. Now you're not. It won't be so easy for you to get caught up in the same kind of stuff that you got caught up in when you got hurt. Okay, let me know how that feels. Divine purpose in life for Tiffany Adlin. Spirit. What is Tiffany's divine purpose in life? Can we get some insight? Okay. Now I will tell you, Tiffany, these questions, they require a deep reading, but we will scratch the surface, and we'll see what comes up here. Okay. Goodness. Divine purpose, completion, in fact. Okay. Completing a certain paradigm in isolation. Okay. Hang on. There's some more I'm gonna get. I love having these cards. Like when they need to come out, they come out. Okay. Alright, what else will you have Tiffany know about her divine purpose in life, Spirit? For Tiffany, what will you have her know about her divine purpose in life? What is her divine purpose in life? Completing this task in isolation. I'm seeing completing this task of isolation. Okay, so there's a cycle of isolation that you've been going through in your past lives, man, and it's almost like every life that you live and every life that you come here, like you start something and then you don't finish it, or you start connecting the pieces or connecting the dots and then you pass away, you know, or it's looking like nothing ever becomes complete, like the whole picture doesn't come together. I'm seeing revival, I'm seeing revelation, okay, in this life in particular, right? and to break away, man, we need deeper reading for this, but to break away from the paradigm of isolation by being in isolation. Okay, there's so much more here. Let's see what else came. Okay, forward only. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, this yeah, we need more. There's a whole world to be expressed here. There's like a whole lot to be expressed here. But we're gonna see what else Spirit pulls out. Okay. The net. All right. The net of blessings. Okay, it's looking like this part of your divine, you said your divine purpose, right? Part of your divine purpose is to have, I keep seeing like to have a fulfilling life on the planet. Okay, like in order to show, I'm seeing the next generation what completion looks like, what it looks like. I'm seeing motivating others, what it looks like to complete a certain cycle. Lots of cycles coming out once again, and a lot of broken places as well. So this you see how the puzzle is, of course, broken pieces, but then we got this this guy here, and he's like kind of got this like broken ice crystal kind of looking thing going on. Okay, but bringing the pieces together and showing people what that looks like, and showing people what it looks like to gain the blessings that they're asking for and desiring. I'm seeing affirmations, and I'm seeing like mantras. I'm seeing law of attraction. Okay, so this may have something to do with it. Okay, again, we just scratched the surface. I'm not grabbing your boob. That looks weird. We're just scratching the surface. Okay. But also a part of the purpose is to not look back. All right, there's a whole lot more there that will require more, like more time, like actual one-on-one time. Okay, the truth hurts, get over it. That was on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that's one of the lessons that needs to be learned in order to fulfill the divine purpose. Okay. And sorry, I had to make that last card so concise, because past lives and working purpose and missions, like that's my jam, and so it's like let's get as much information as possible. Okay, let me know how it feels, Tiffany. Okay, it resonated. Thank you. You're welcome, Ashley. Anna. So I saw Christopher early Saturday morning. It was good seeing him, but he left so quickly. What was he feeling when he saw me? What did he want to say to me? Okay, I know he misses me and I really miss him. Why didn't he spend a little more time with me? Okay. 4. Anna. And hey, Foxy. For Anna, Spirit. Early Saturday morning. It was good seeing him, but he left so quickly. What was he feeling when he saw Anna? What was Christopher feeling when he saw Anna this past Saturday morning, yesterday, right? Will you have her come out? I'm hearing mixed feelings. I'm also hearing conjunct feelings. And a conjunct, like a conjunction, that's like a connecting word, right? Conjunct feelings, so connecting feelings. Interesting. Okay. 4. Anna. Anna, what do we have her know? What was Christopher feeling when he saw her Saturday morning? It was like, and not the sad face because I'm looking at you. No, it was there she is. I'm hearing that song. You heard that song? There she goes. That's like an old song. There she goes again, racing through my brain, and it's almost like the feeling of that, right? So of course, like the man, like the romantic feelings just like started like bubbling up in him, and he's like, all right. So that hints the hey, the smile, and then like the drop in energy, or maybe even like the quick exit or whatever it was. Maybe he didn't have time. Maybe he was off to work. It doesn't matter. I don't know what was going on with him actually, but like emotionally, he was like so like connected. Like he was so connected into his own feelings, and he was like starting to connect into your feelings, and he was just like, all right, I gotta go. Slowing down on the bottom of the deck. Right, so it's looking like he needed to pump his brakes. That's like the main gist of his emotional reaction. All right, but how he was feeling, he was feeling just really connected to you. He just didn't want to get overly involved in those feelings, because then he would you hear how I keep on going. It's almost like these are the thoughts that were going around and around and around in his head, and he's like, if I start this, how can I stop? Like if I sit here and stay here, like how can I stop? How can I get out? Oh my goodness. Woohoo! And it's clear that he wasn't showing it. It's so clear that he wasn't showing all of this anxiety that he was feeling, okay? So he was feeling anxious in love. I'm hearing that Destiny's Child. I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this single life without you and me, because I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Just keep going. I'm done. I'm so done. Okay. What did he want to say to me? For Anna, what did Christopher want to say to Anna? What did Christopher want to say to Anna? Everything. Like think of every love song you've ever heard. I don't mean to brush over. And well, I didn't shuffle very much, but that was the card that needed to come out. Okay. Still, let me just pump my brakes. But like what he wanted to say to you was, he wanted to pour out his emotions, but he hesitated, or it was the wrong time, or he just couldn't. But that's your next question, isn't it? Why didn't he spend a little more time with me? For Anna, why didn't Christopher spend a little more time with her on Saturday when she saw him this past Saturday, yesterday? Anna, spirit. Why? He was trying to keep his wits about him. You saw how long I was shuffling, right? And I make sure that I pull from the bottom to shuffle once again. Okay? I need to pump my brakes. I need to get into balance. Like I can't right now. And you see the frustration. You see all of the emotions, like gosh, like fluffy bunnies like everywhere. Man. And he can't even help it. He can't even help his feelings for you. But like he couldn't spend more time with you, because like, oh gosh, I hate when guys say that. Anyway, he what I just heard is if I stay here, I won't leave. Like if I stay here, like I won't leave. And that, of course, yes, that's a good thing, because you like, we'll stay. I mean, I got food. Like, we good. Like, we can sit, chill, and watch some TV. Like, anything you want. But that's the thing. Like, if you stayed there, he would stay there and not be able to concentrate and focus on what he needed to do. he would fall out of a sense of balance, a sense of personal balance. All right, so let me pump my brakes. I see you, hug, kiss, you know what I'm saying, or handshake. Like, I hope he didn't shake your hand. I hope he gave you a hug. But like, that doesn't really matter. But like, all right, hey, what's up? How you doing? You good? All right, I gotta go. And there's other stuff in his life that he needs to do, that he needs to work on. He's so focused on, and I'm especially seeing it with the Hierophant card. Like, he's so focused on whatever this is that he's building. Like, I'm seeing like portfolio. I keep seeing business ideas even, because the Hierophant stands for big institutions. You know, that could be big institution of anything. Big institution of marriage, big institution of business. I'm trying to get a loan on a house or something. All right, let me know how it goes. Woo! What did I eat today? I ate some pizza. Why did I feel hungry? Are you not supposed to eat Tums on an empty stomach? Anyway, alright. Foxy. Foxy. I'm not sure the best way to ask that question. I'm not sure why, but the month of September is the month where I'm getting a job or leaving. Why does this keep happening to you? Oh, okay, so like every year in September, either you get a job or you leave the job. Is that what you mean? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Hang on, cause hold on, I need to like refresh this whole thing. Who's that? Oh, cute dance. Anyway. Career-wise, okay. Good. Okay. All right. Check. Okay. All right. Foxy spirit. We have her now. Why is she keep changing jobs in September? What's happening? Spirit for Foxy. Why does this keep happening? Why does she keep either getting a job or leaving a job in September? Career path. Okay. Control. Alright. So, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is I'm seeing like some okay, just spit it out, Michaela. I'm seeing like some sort of trauma that has happened in your past around September and around surrounding a job that it's looking like it's looking like this happened like years ago, and it's not like, oh, September is the time that this happened and I'm always gonna it's not even really conscious, clearly, right? But something happened in a job. Think about the first time that this has happened in September? Was that a terrible experience, an experience where you felt a lack of control, or an experience where like maybe you got fired, or you walked out of a job because you weren't getting your way, maybe? And so it's almost like this is kind of a cycle that's being perpetuated, but you don't even really realize it. Like, you don't realize it at all, because like it's just a part. 9 months pregnant and got fired. That's the trauma. That's traumatic. Okay, that's trauma. It didn't happen to me, but something like that happened to my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't 9 months pregnant, but she was, I think she was probably like 6 months or something, and got fired from her job. Okay, but yeah, and you thought you had things under control. You thought it was fine. Like, I'm pregnant. Like, who's gonna fire me? And it happened. Okay, this is a blockage that needs to be cleared up. Hold on a second. All right, because I got the 10 of rainbows on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what you're desiring, okay, of course, what she's desiring is to find a steady and stable place to be, so that this doesn't keep happening. Okay, here, I'm gonna pull some of these light cards for you. All right, what else will you have her know, Spirit? How can she break this cycle, please? Because it wasn't your fault. You know, maybe there was some kind of soul contract. I'm not gonna focus on that, but like, there has to be a way for you to break this cycle, or else you will take this to the next life. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what will you have Foxy know? How can she break this cycle of gaining and leaving a job in September? How can she break this traumatic experience? All right, I got you've been touched by the glitter. I've got no fluffy bunnies. I've got tighten up. Okay, so you've been touched by the glitter. The only way that you get touched by the glitter is when you are somewhere where you know that you're supposed to be, somewhere that you don't want to wipe off, you know, like glitter. Does that make sense? But like when you find that one spot that is for you, and it's not like just, oh, this is a job, and I know that it's not always that easy. You know, it may be starting a business, but it's looking like you're the kind of person who's good with like actually going to a job. And so you have to find the one. I'm not saying this is an easy task, but you have to find that one job. You have to find a place where you can build rapport with management, and where you will feel comfortable enough to talk about the experience. Not that you have to say it was traumatizing. No, it doesn't have to be. But I just want to make sure that I'm solid here. I really like this place, you know, and just speaking your mind, stating your case, and taking your control back. Okay, no fluffy bunnies. And the point of this coming out is this has to be a place that you're straight up with, that you can be straight up with. If you're sitting if you're sitting there interviewing with a robot, like, I mean, maybe an actual computer, or like with somebody who's like, have you ever blah blah blah, and is this blah blah, like, then you're probably not gonna want to be in that place. But if this person is relatable and like, yeah, like, tell me about your experience, you know, and they don't freeze up when you say, well, this happened a while ago, you know, and especially if they're saying, oh, that would never happen here. Like, we highly revere mothers with children, and we can work around that. You know, maternity leave, paternity leave, that's not a problem. That is something that you need in your life. That will break this cycle. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that, oh, just go get a job that you like. I know it's not that easy, but that's what will break this cycle. Okay. Tighten up. Tighten up your energy. I'm hearing straighten up. I'm hearing buck up. I'm here and put your dukes up. Like you, like you know, I'm learning a little bit about boxing, and in boxing, like you have to be completely on your guard, and I'm seeing like a medium guard, you know, so that you don't look like you're completely defensive. You know what I mean? Inner child. All right. So with tighten up and inner child is expressing your true self. Okay. Let me know how. It's time to start my own, girl. Yes, I feel you. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go straight on the chat because I got flower witch. No. That's not your song. I do that for a lot of people. Who doesn't have a song? There's a few of you who don't have a song. Everybody gets a song eventually, even if it's just a quick, adorable little jingle. Okay. Man, that pizza was good. I had some pizza tonight. Looks so good. Flower witch. What was going on telepathically last night with me in Pisces? Saw a lot of number synchronicities when researching quantum entanglement. Good. God, I love hearing like that just like makes my day when I hear people talking about like, so I was researching quantum entanglement. I'm just like, I love that I'm not the only person who does this stuff. Oh my goodness. Good. Alright. I thought it was my name to the tune of Spider Pig. Flower. Does whatever Spider Pig that you were silly. I'm always researching. Yes. I love it. Okay. What was going on telepathically last night with Flower Witch and Pisces? She saw a lot of number synchronicities when researching quantum entanglement. Spirit, what will we have her now? What will we have Flower Witch now? What's going on? For Flower Witch. So this was in preparation for a first step. This was in preparation for a first physical step because and it's all gonna be energetic when the next time is that the two of you come together physically. But the number sequences that you were seeing, those were activations, of course, and it's looking like quantum entanglement. So I'm seeing set the tone and planted the seed, right, for this DNA activation to occur, right? So it occurred with both of you, right? He may not admit it or he may not know because it's kind of looking like he had a dream about it and may have forgotten about it. He may have seen like fragments and we're just like, hey, what? But it's looking like both of you had that dream. Bottom of the deck, trust. Okay, so the point of the number sequences was in preparation for the two. I love whenever this card comes out for you because this is Flower Witch. Do you see all those flowers in her head? Anyway, but it was in preparation for the two of you to come together when that is supposed to happen. There may be some other DNA activations that need to happen before the two of you come back together in the physical. Okay, and just trust the process. That's the advice here. All right. Let me know how that feels. Love it. Sorry, my screen's everything's turned up. Alright, what will my incoming soulmate find attractive about me? Okay, this is from my dad. Okay, for Flower Witch. What will her incoming soulmate find attractive about her? Okay, fine. Flower Witch. What was her incoming soulmate find attractive about her for Flower Witch? Flower Witch. What will her incoming soulmate find attractive about her? Understanding. Okay. I'm hearing your willingness to beat the status quo. It was so random, like your willingness to beat the status quo. I'm also seeing your willingness to meet the status quo and beat them at their game. Wow, interesting. Okay, let me know how that feels, because that was it's like a slew of information that came through. Okay. Also, I'm seeing your eagerness, your emotional freedom, your emotional eagerness. I'm seeing this is the emotional risk. He likes your innovative nature, your natural tendency towards innovation, your natural go-getter attitude. Okay, and even if you're like, I'm not a go-getter, whatever it is, but however you express and however you go for your goals, that's what they like about you. Okay, that's one of the many things that they like about you. And they like that you're. I'm seeing they like that you're not like the others, like as far as expressing your emotions and putting yourself out there, like you're not like the others. Very, very innovative. They love that innovative energy that you bring to the table. Yeah, and it makes them want to bring more to the table with you. Like I'm hearing, like it makes me want to get on her level. Okay, 57 on the clock. Let's see. Message from my dad. Okay, for Flower Witch. For Flower Witch, what we have, Flower Witch, Message from her dad. We have Flower Witch, Dad coming in. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. Okay. And he's saying you're right where you're supposed to be. Okay. You're getting everything that you need. I know it's hard to understand that, and I know it's hard to understand the paradigm of struggling, especially when you don't know exactly where anything is coming from or where anything is going when you're on the earth plane. But just know that where you are right now, that's where your purpose lies. And it will grow from there, and more will be added on, and you'll be able to connect more as more is added on. There's no struggle or fight to be had if you sit in the moment, even if the moment seems like it's beyond illusion. If you sit in the moment and go into your thoughts and go into your feelings and go into your body, then you will feel what your purpose is. And it may not be something pretty. It may not be what you want it to be. It may not be what actually makes sense to you, but it will be something that you gravitate towards. Okay? Trust yourself. Trust in your soul, not in what anybody else has to say. Trust in what you know you want to deliver to the planet. That is where your purpose lies. Clearly. Clearly worried about that, like clearly concerned about that. I just looked at the clock as 10001. Okay, so very often when stuff like that happens, that I look up the Morse code. Like when I get ones and zeros, look up the Morse code of 10001, or binary rather. It's binary, right? Yeah, because Morse code is the dots in the line. Okay, so look up binary code 10001. That's something that may resonate for you, okay? And also, this is basically what he was talking about. Don't worry, okay? You're making a big deal out of things that you don't need to make a big deal out of when it comes to your station in life, okay? Let me know how it feels. Woo. That energy. That's good stuff. Okay. Fox Jimi Hendrix, right? Yeah. Jimmy's man. Okay. Time to start my own. Yeah. Does Jabari enjoy the time we spend together? Okay. 4. Foxy. No, it's okay. That's okay. I can handle it. 4. Foxy. Does Jabari enjoy the time him and Foxy spend together? So that when we have her now, does Jabari enjoy the time him and Foxy spend together? Does Jabari enjoy the time him and Foxy spend together? Yes, but uh-oh. Don't worry. Yes, but he wishes that the two of you could express their feelings like completely honestly and transparently. And it's not like, well, you need to it's not just that. It's you and him. He's like, I want her to know like exactly what I'm seeing exactly how I feel, and also exactly what she means to me. And like you see like the face like kind of like simple, you know, like I want to express that, but I don't want to express it if she's not expressing it. I don't want to express it if she's not expressing it, or like I don't want to look like a dummy like sitting here like expressing myself, and then she's like, I mean, like, we cool, homie, but like, you know, I don't want her to get upset. I don't want her to run away. Like, anyway, in a nutshell, yes, he does. Yes, he was on the bottom. Oh man, on the bottom of the deck. Right. Got the master here. I was waiting for him to come out. Hey boo, my boo. Anyway, but yeah. This is it's looking like this is a part of his own journey that he needs to be mastering. What are you doing? What? Anyway. But yeah, this is a part of his journey that needs to be mastered. Right? And picking and choosing, I'm saying picking and choosing your words wisely, and picking and choosing your emotional projections wisely. Okay, that'll make the time more enjoyable for both of y'all. Okay, so because it's not just you, it's not just him, it's both of y'all. I feel the same. Okay, good. Hey boo, that is my boo. Okay, look, I love him. Okay, I do love Master Osho because he's the man. He figured it out. He figured it out, and he had a really interesting experience. All right. Okay, I'm out of here. That was the out of here dance. It'll change every night. So, anyway, all right, y'all. Yeah, no, for real, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm listening. Don't know the reason. Last call for alcohol. Last call for alcohol. Yeah. All right, thanks. Love. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. And I'm done. I love y'all so much. Thank you everybody for coming through. I will be back on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. Maybe like 7 or something. I don't know. It just depends on everything. Okay. Stay in your timeless bubble of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all. Have a beautiful moment. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.